Hi guys, I'm Justin Wickett, CEO and co-founder of InformedIQ. Informed automates the consumer loan verification process using artificial intelligence. Our software as a service is used by the nation's largest financial institutions, including Ally Financial and Westlake Financial, to fund loans in real time with greater accuracy. Each month, we automate the verifications for over 100,000 applicants, turning documents and data into decisions in mere seconds, and in accordance with each financial institution's policies and procedures. Our AI has an accuracy of over 99%, and that's because we have trained it and backtested it on over 25 million records in the contributory database that we steward on behalf of the industry. Today, I'm thrilled to have a demo presented for you guys in the context of indirect auto lending, showcasing how we automate the back office of a typical financial institution and free up staff so they can focus on higher order functions. Let me show you. All right, on the screen here, you're looking at a loan origination system, and imagine the credit application just came in. The applicants made certain kinds of representations, such as some information about where they work. In this case, they're a crew member employed at Envoy Air Incorporated. They make $74,500 a year in salary, and they've got a co-applicant, Lucinda Benadio. She is self-employed at Pen to Paper. And don't worry, there's no real personally identifiable information on these documents. This is really meant to illustrate the capabilities of the AI for you. Nevertheless, your financial institution is going to need to verify some things prior to boarding this loan, such as the verification of income, the verification of residence, or identity, or insurance. Not to mention promissory notes that need to be verified, retail installment sales contracts, title documents, book-out sheets, appraisal guides, odometer statements, the list goes on. And if you have never funded an indirect auto loan, well, by God, I hope you never have to, because this is a 50-page PDF, and to walk you through line by hand would take forever. So, as a result, we're just going to let the AI do it. Instead of going through page by page, we're going to drag into the AI that 50-page PDF and allow the software to automate the verifications on our behalf. It takes about a couple seconds to load up the document. We'll submit it. And the AI will immediately get to work analyzing all of the pages in that 50-page PDF. And what the AI is doing behind the scenes is we're literally going through the retail installment sales contract, going through truth in lending disclosures, making sure that everything is in line with state requirements so that your bank doesn't get into trouble. We're also stepping through the itemization of amount financed. We're looking through, in addition to the collateral, for any kind of service contracts or ancillary product contracts like guaranteed asset protection contracts, making sure that those are in line with what your policies call for. And then we're checking things like, yeah, this is indeed a simple interest contract. Has it been properly signed by the primary applicant? What about the co-applicant? Is it even assigned to the lender? And has it been assigned with or without recourse? Is the appraisal guide or the book-out sheet in line with the value of the collateral? Is there the right state disclosure documents like buyer's orders or lemon law disclosures or cosigner notices? So the Informed AI in real time is turning documents and data into decisions, freeing up your staff at your financial institution so that they can do what they do best, deepening the human relationships with their network of automobile dealers or mortgage brokers to ultimately bring more volume in-house. In addition to going through all of these types of documents, we're also looking for, in this case, applicant documents like driver's licenses or pay stubs or bank statements, and automating the verification of utility bills. When we come across, say, a pay stub, oftentimes our lenders, it takes a senior funder to know, well, a crew attendant or crew member working at Envoy Air or in the airline industry that resides in Inglewood, California, what kind of income does that person really make? And are the overtime earnings in line with what we would expect? Are the bonuses in line with what we would expect? But because we've got this contributory database of over 25 million records from different financial institutions, Ally Financial, Westlake Financial, that have contributed, we are able to, in real time, figure out if these earnings are actually in line with what we would expect from a typical crew member in this region of the country. In addition to that, we're also leveraging these knowledge graph engines, these machine learning techniques that we've applied to rectify differences in complex entity comparisons. So for example, the pay stubs issued by American Airlines, what's the relationship to Envoy Air? The AI in real time is tapping into the knowledge graph engine to figure that out. And if you were to go onto Google and do searches, you would actually uncover that Envoy Air is actually a subsidiary of American Airlines. So again, because we've trained on the 25 million records in the contributory database, we're able to unlock those types of insights in the matter of seconds. And then we're also analyzing the information on this pay stub against all of the known falsified pay stubs that exist out there on the dark web. If we were to switch on over to Google and do a simple search for fake pay stub generator, there's literally hundreds of thousands of results that come back. And think about how you want to have your staff spending time. Should they be studying and trying to memorize all of the examples of falsified pay stubs that exist out there on the dark web? Or are you going to harness machine learning and artificial intelligence and allow the computers that have already memorized this kind of information to do what they do best so that your staff can be freed up to focus on their core competencies? When the AI is done analyzing that 50-page PDF, again, it's only a matter of seconds, we actually update the application for your processor or loan funder, and they get to see in real time how the Informed software went about automating the verification of identity, calculating the applicant's income, all in the matter of seconds. We really look forward to partnering with you at InformedIQ. And number one, we want to free up your staff so that you can focus on the higher order functions, deepening your relationships, bringing more business in-house. Two, we want to speed up your funding process so that you can fund faster. And then three, we want to make your business more accurate, more compliant, and ultimately bring you into the digital age. Thank you.